A few months ago, I posted a film asking the question, how can we make sure that new team members feel welcomed? Well, next week we start our induction, so I wanted to share what we've done from recruitment to induction in relation to helping people feel welcomed. And we also start to meet the people we're going to be supporting this week and next week, so I wanted to explain how we're trying to think that through too. So in relation to our new team members, the first thing that we did is made sure we had a time for giving people feedback. So when people joined us on the recruitment workshop, we also booked a time slot with them the next day to give them a ring, to give them feedback on how they did in the recruitment workshop and what the outcome was. And then we made sure that we contacted them that day, and then I also wrote a letter to them confirming our offer of employment to them. And I did this as a personal letter and mentioned some of the things that I'd noticed about them in the recruitment workshop that we liked and admired about them, i.e. why we think that they're great for the job. So the first thing was a personalised offer letter. The next thing that happened again the next day was they got an invitation to Slack. So in the letter we said, here's what will happen next between now and when we meet again in the induction. And Slack is the way that we're communicating together. So people were invited to join us on Slack. Everybody was personally welcomed onto the Slack group. And the coaches, the practice coach and the team coach, had a 4-week plan that they developed about how we stay connected, what to start conversations about, what information we needed to share with new team members at different stages. Now this was really close to Christmas. I think it was coming up to the week before Christmas, and I was thinking about sending everybody a personalised Christmas card, but instead of doing that I went to Biscuiteers, which is a fantastic company if you don't know it, and they send personalised, or kind of personalised, there's about 6 you can choose from, gingerbread men in a beautiful box. So what I did is arrange to have a gingerbread man with a Christmas surprise jumper on sent to each individual team member instead of Christmas card, to again welcome them to the team. And it was brilliant to see people taking photos of the gingerbread man as they arrived and posting them on Slack and talking about how delighted they were with them, or certainly that their children were with them as well. So that all happened before Christmas. This week, the week before induction, I see that Michelle and Vanessa have started a conversation about how we're going to manage lunches in the induction and different ideas for that. And it's been brilliant to see people making different suggestions. And at the end, the last post that I saw last night, one team member says, this is such a different way of working. And another team member says, it feels like we're building the team already. And this is before we start the induction. So I must admit that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. That was really exciting. And the last thing that we've done is yesterday I sent out a postcard to everybody to arrive in the post, of course, through an app that we're using called TouchNote. And the postcard is of the 10 promises that we're making to the team. So on the back of the postcard, I wrote a personal message to say, these are the promises that I'm making to you as a new team member. We'll evaluate how well we do against these promises every 3 months. But if there's anything that we're doing that is failing in these promises, or you can spot areas to improve, please contact me personally and I'll look at that with you. So trying to make a strong statement right at the beginning that I personally, as the wellbeing leader, are making promises to team members that I expect them to hold me to account for with the rest of my team, and we'll be evaluating it more formally every 3 months about whether we're keeping our promises. So we meet together on Tuesday for the 5-day induction, and I'm really looking forward to that. But we're also thinking about how we welcome people that we're going to be supporting.